Hey guys, Softcore Gauge here, back again with another video. I'm gonna show you this today, the best Valk cams that I found on the map bank. So let's get started. Alright, so here we are on CCTV, objective in CCTV. So let me show you a few cameras that you can do. It depends on if you have a mirror set up or not, because I know mirror gets banned a lot. So where I personally I'll put my 3 cameras. I'll put one right here. This one I'm not. It will get destroyed pretty often, but not as often as you'd think. And it's also a really solid camera. The next camera I'll place is over here in CCTV, because most of the time that's where they push. I'll put it right there, because with this camera you can see the whole thing, and that's the default plants right here after they blow up the wall. And then this camera over here is what you see. So it's a really solid camera. It's a really good solid camera. You can hear it in the dirt, and you can see everything. And my last camera, I will put in garage. Where I've been putting it, putting it right here on this windshield, and it hasn't been getting destroyed. I've used this now probably 40 times, and it hasn't yet. I got destroyed maybe once, and it was because somebody was pinging. But what I'm also gonna do is I'm gonna show you some alternatives to some of these cameras. So let's say you play this map twice, and all 3 of your cams got destroyed. So another really good spot you can put the cam is right here. Oh. And as you see, it's not like it's easily seen, but you still see a lot of the garage. So that's still a good camera. Another really good cam. So let's say you have a mirror, so you don't need this camera. Another good spot where I'd put it is right here on this, because it doesn't get seen too often because of the light, and you get to see the whole area. And how I will usually play Valk, it depends on if we have a mirror or not. But if we do not have a mirror, I'll reinforce this like it'd be a mirror setup, and I'll just use my deagle and shoot all of this out. So that way, if they go for the default plant, I can just, let's say I'm watching them, I hear them planting, I can just go through the camera. I mean my C4, and boom, it's right in the walkway. So if they're planting anywhere here, they're dying from it. And another alternative to this camera, I'll show you, is right here, and I'll show it to you. I just have to go grab a camera. And back in server. All right. So if they destroy, it's right here like that. Just in case you play the objectives twice and they each found that camera pretty easily, or if they found it, you want to switch it up. You can put the camera right here underneath the desk like that, as like you see, and even over here, you can barely see it, but you can see all. I mean, you can see a lot of the server, and you can see if after they build this wall, you'll be able to see the default planet. And one more spot I will put my camera. It's just, like I said, it depends on the team and how we're playing. Is another good camera is watching the blue stairs. And as you see all blue stairs, but that camera does not get destroyed too often. Usually you want to throw it a little bit higher up. Not throw it too high. No. So yeah, usually I throw the camera like that. So we're right next to that. But yeah, he sees the whole thing. And this camera doesn't typically get destroyed. So like I said, if there's a mirror, I'll typically play right around here, or I'll play over here, depending. If there is a mirror, I'll play over here in Gold Vault, and I'll just be watching the cameras. And if I hear that they get the wall here, I'll move over here, depending on what's going on. But most of the time I'll move right there, and once I see that they're starting to plant, I'll just go and throw the C4, and boom, easy kill. Alright, so here we are in Archives and Tellers. So these are the 3 camp spots I will put here. So I'll put one over here on this light, like I did over there. Usually you want to aim a little higher, but this way I can watch the bottom of box. I'll place one camera over here in lobby. So what I found to be best is putting the camera on one of these dangling light fixtures or on one of the speakers, because it gives you the line of sight that it gives you is really good. So here we are. Looking for it. It's not super noticeable, and you can see the whole lobby, and people aren't just gonna be looking for it. Like, most people aren't gonna go like, oh, let me look at this. So it's a very safe camera. It doesn't get destroyed too often. Alright, so another place I'd put the camera, just depends on your play style and how aggressive you're trying to be. What I'll do is I'll put a camera up here, or right there, either or. Like, those speakers work great for cameras. I'll put my C4 right here, and what I'll do is I'll run out, try to get the kill, or I'll run back in, and I'll hope that they go through that right there, the double door, because I'll run back in the site, or I'll run back somewhere else, and when they cross, I'll blow the C4. It's a great C4. The only problem with it is if they come through over here in electrical room, then yeah, it'll get destroyed. Alright, so here we are in staff and open. Alright, so the cameras I'll put here. I'll show you a few, like I said. Usually, I'll put one camera right here. I'll break this microwave window. I'll put it right here. With this camera, you can see the bottom of the square. You can hear the electrical. You can see all of B, and you can see the entrance of A. And if you're looking for it, it's not super noticeable. So I'll put one there. I'll put one back right here again. I've shown you that one already. Depending on your team, and if you want to put one on the objective, I'd put one in the objective if you want. I haven't found a perfect spot to put it. Sometimes I'll put it right here underneath the billboard. I mean the little cabinet, and you can see a lot of the objective, but it's pretty easily seen. I'll either put it there, or I'll just put it over here over the flag. Those are the 2 spots I would put on if you are dead set to playing in the objective. Typically, I don't put my Valks in the objective, just because usually we have somebody else, some other form of intel. Another spot I put my Valk cam is right here. But once again, you don't see it. You don't really see it. That light hides it, and you can see all the hallway. And where I'll put my typically where I put my 3rd camera, because usually it's my 2nd camera right there. I'll put my 3rd one over here in the stock trading room. I'll put the camera here. I'll break this open, or I wouldn't, either or. And because I know that typically teams will try to play vertical on this map, or on this objective, and I'll put my C4 right here. Usually you want to touching the light, but that will do. And pretty much you just watch the cam, and you wait for the sound cue, and you wait for the jump in, and boom, easy kill. And that's how I'll just be hiding in sight. Usually when I play this map, objective, and I'll show you. Just a quick, and boom, there you go, easy kill. All right, here we are in CEO. There's a couple different spots I'll put my cameras here, so I'll show you a variety. I'll show you. I showed you one already. It's typically I'll put one in lobby. And then where I've been putting my camera is all I'll do is I'll shoot up here, or I'll get somebody with a shotgun to shoot up here. So you just make a muffle hole, put it right underneath the speaker, and you can get all of A, and you can see a lot of most of B. Here you see. So you get a teammate that has a shotgun to shoot it from this way. That's a really good. That's a really solid camera. Another camera I always play on this site is I'll put the one I just showed you in the stock trading room with the pre-play C4, because a lot of the times teams will push stock. That I've noticed, experienced. Another good camera is I'll put it on this light right here. And this way I see all of square. Doesn't get to destroy too often. Those are the 3 cameras I put. Another camera that's really good is you can always try to put it underneath here, because that way you can see the whole hallway. You can do the on the light. Same. Alright, so these are gonna be some bonus cameras that I forgot to mention earlier. So some of these cameras you can do on any map, but a really good spot to put is on the printer. The camera is on the printer, because it's really hard to see, and you get all of stock trading rooms. So this is another good camera instead of using the one up there. It's a good alternative. Another really good camera I found. It's the same thing down here. The printer down here is excellent to put it in, because that way you can watch if they jump in, and look at that, how dark it is. You don't even see it. And you can use the sound keys. Another really good camera, depending on how aggressive you want to be with Valk. Usually when I play Valk, I play a little bit less aggressive. But here you are, so that way if you're playing basement or something and they're pushing over here, you can see and try to do a round. It's a little less, a little harder to do that one now, just because you only have 1 second instead of 2 seconds to do the run out. Alright, so some more cameras you can do is you use these tables, and boom, you can see their legs. You can get some good callouts, and look at that crouched. I don't see it. Even on these stairs, I don't see it. Oh, I shot it though, but I didn't even see it. So that's a good camera. You can do it on any of these. I personally, I don't like those kind of cameras, just because I like being able to see the whole person, you know. So that's why I personally will prefer this camera. All right, so I have one more cam to show you. As the cam I used to use before I moved up here to above, and it's right here in lobby. I would just throw it underneath the chair. Obviously, you want to throw it a little bit further back than that. But it's not super noticeable. But yeah, you can see all the lobby. I switched it up because this camera got destroyed, not pretty often, but it would get destroyed. And that's when I figured out I should just move it up.